I just finished watching this and wow. This was really, really good. I have a few gripes as usual about it, but overall, I'd say I'd say this is a better version of Interstellar. If you've seen that Interstellar movie, then this is a better version of that. Um I got to get into some spoilers here because I it's there's no way to not spoil it and have to talk about this. And it's on the trailer. So if you've seen the trailer, you're going to know. Here, you know what? I'll just put this on anyways. Why isn't this There we go. Um if you haven't seen this, then I would suggest going and see it and coming back because I'm going to try my best not to spoil a lot, but I got to talk about some things on here. Um the biggest gripe that I have with this movie is what this lady did to the guy on here. It is boy, that was some seriously fucked up shit. That's my biggest gripe with this movie. So the plot of this movie, without giving as much away as I can, is something's going on with the sun, and there's this other planet that's not being affected for some reason. And whatever's going on with the sun is starting to happen to other planets in the galaxy. And they have to send this ship out to this planet that's not being bothered by whatever's going on with the sun and these other planets. So they got to send this ship out there. And if I remember right, I think it takes like 11 years to get out to this planet. So he, Ryan Gosling plays this hippie dweeb teacher guy who's really good at I can't remember, I think it's biology, something to do with like cells. He's really good with cells, and then apparently he wrote some thesis or something that uh pissed off a lot of people, and then it turned out to not be true, and then he confirmed it wasn't true himself recently when he had to take this thing. This is very hard to explain without ruining. He had to take this cell thing and prove that it was not air, or what do you call it, CO2, whatever, and it turned out being CO2 and air and all that. So anyways, so they have this new form of fuel, and they use it by how do I put this? Getting these newly found cells that they call astrophage uh, aroused. And when they get aroused or have sex or replicate or something, it causes explosions. So they basically make a fuck house for these things, and they use it to power this ship to get it way in the hell out there to go see what's going on with this planet. Why this planet is immune to these things attacking the sun and everything else. So they have a team, and the team doesn't include uh Ryan Gosling here. He's just like an advisor or something. But they were fucking around trying to get this fuel to work better, their science team, and it ends up blowing up this facility, and then they lose their science team. And this is the part that really this is hard for me to get over on this movie. It's just such a sticking point. I don't know why they did this. It is such, man, like, if I was this guy after what I'm about to tell you this lady did to him, and he has the chance to make it back. When I got back, if I was him, I would have took that lady out, honestly. I mean, she damn near killed the guy, man. It was fucking bullshit. So they lose the science team, and the head lady that's gathering all these people and making this team and doing all this, um, she tells him, "Oh, okay, well, you're gonna go now." And he goes, "I'm not going in there. I'm not an astronaut. I don't have any training or anything." She goes, "You have science training and all the training that we need to do this." And he goes, "You want me to replace a whole science team?" And then he finds out that it's basically a suicide mission, because they don't have enough of this fuel to get back. So the guy doesn't really have anything on Earth or anybody or anyone, but he didn't want to die. So he makes a run for it because he realizes they're gonna force him to do this. So they capture him and then put him in a coma, and then he wakes up on the fucking ship on the way to this fucking planet. It's such bullshit, man. Like, that was the most, I'm like, this is fucked up. That was some seriously fucked up bullshit, man. I just could not believe that. I was like, wow, man. It totally fucked this guy. Like, that was some serious bullshit. So they wake him up when they're near the planet. So he wakes up from this, like, I don't know how long he was in that coma. It could have been years. I don't know how long he was in that thing, but he wakes up and he's throwing up and he's like, where the fuck am I? How am I here? And I guess the coma put it like erased part of his memory or something. And man, it's okay. So this part's on the trailer, so I'm not giving any spoilers away. They show this on the trailer for this thing. So he sees this other ship out there that's by this thing. There's this big line thing too that they're trying to figure out what it is. It looks like a big rainbow in space or something, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck that thing is. I think they called it the Petrova lane or something. And there's this other ship out there. And he realizes this is an alien fucking ship. It's like, what the hell? So the ship's coming towards him, and he's trying to get away, and then the ship pulls up alongside him, and then he tries to get away. He keeps trying to get away, and he realizes no matter what he do, he can't get away from these aliens. So the ship pulls up beside him, and it keeps throwing these things at it. And the first one, he thought it was a missile or something, but it's basically you know, like when you go to the bank and you put money in those tubes when you're at the drive-through thing, and it shoots the tube up in the thing and all that. That's basically what the alien was doing. He was putting a message in this thing. It's like I guess a space bottle, and throwing it over there and hoping the guy would get it. And so eventually he gets one of them, and he can't figure out how to open this thing. He's trying to cut it and do all this. So he finally gets it open, and then this thing pops out, and it's basically like a tiny map of like the solar system or there where he's from or something. And anyways, he finds out this alien thing is friendly, and he figures out how to talk to this alien. And the aliens has the same problem. They're trying to figure out what this shit is too. So then they start working together. The other thing is the alien is very, I don't know, like, let's see if they show a picture of it on here. The alien, it just, it's like this rock thing. It's very, it's like a rock spider. I don't know how else to oh yeah, here it is. So this is the alien. It's this like rock spider thing. And it has to be in this glass thing because it needs it to be very hot uh so it can survive. It's like it creates its own atmosphere in this thing. So it's just like this weird rock spider thing. But I mean, this thing's pretty fucking intelligent because it figured out how to make this ship and do all this and get out there. And it gets kind of sad for a while. It's kind of sad like what happens, but boy, it's quite a ride. I'll give them that, man. I mean, there's not really any action in it or anything. It's a lot of goofiness, and there's some comedy in it, and it's a roller coaster, man. It goes up and down, and it's just it gets depressing, and then it gets good, and then it gets sad, and then it gets good, and then it gets sad. It keeps going up and down, and I like the ending. The ending made me laugh. I was like, well, I mean, I guess that's one way of looking at things. I mean, it's kind of like, what the fuck? I mean, now here's another plot hole. Okay, the aliens, the rock things, they don't understand about gravity or the theory of relativity and all that. So I'm kind of like, what? They don't understand about gravity. I don't know. They're just minor. Oh, this is this bitch. This lady here. This lady's the fucking worst, man. She just totally fucked him, man. Just totally fucked him. And then she just, the way they make this lady on there, it's like she's a robot or something. I was starting to even suspect that, man. Cuz she's just like this empty, cold person. I don't know. I was very like, what the fuck? Overall, for what it is, it was an entertaining movie. Like, I did like it. If you're looking for like a big fight or an action movie or something, like it's Interstellar with aliens. That's the best way to explain this movie. It's just Interstellar with aliens. But I actually like this better than Interstellar. I'll say that. Interstellar just, it just, there's too much crying, and it got boring, and I would definitely watch this again. It was that good. What is this? Yeah, let's go back to this. Let's see what it's. 8.5 out of 10. Hmm. I would say if it weren't for that boss lady, I would have liked this movie way more. I hated that lady, man. She just she just basically killed this guy and destroyed everything for this guy, man. She just, Nope, we're gonna put you in a fucking coma and put you on the other side of the universe. You're fucked. It's like, what? I can't believe those people helped her, man. I wouldn't have helped those people if I was there. If I was I don't know what they were, Secret Service or I would have been like, no, we're not. You can't do this. This guy has to voluntarily have to go. You cannot do this to. That was fucked. It was just totally fucked, like what they did to him on there. That's my biggest gripe, man. But I don't know. 8.5. I don't know. I'd probably say 8.9. That'd be my review of it. I really liked it. Those are my two gripes is that stupid lady, how she just you just can't do that to that's just not realistically. I know there was a lot at stake and all this, but man, you can't just put somebody in a fucking coma and then send them on their way into halfway across the fucking universe like that, man. I don't know how that guy survived that, honestly. Like, that was fucked. Like, a lot of people would be dead from that, man. You can't just space is not like Earth. There's no real big names in this movie except Ryan Gosling. I don't know who the fuck any of these people were. Oh, was that the AT&T chick that was in that? Oh my god, I thought that was her. Yeah, that was the AT&T chick with the big tits. Huh. Wow, I didn't know she was in this. Anyways, that's my review. Like, it's probably one of the best movies I've seen in a while. Like, we're starting to get some good movies finally. God, I was getting burnt out, man. Nothing but fucking garbage lately, but this and that Forbidden City are finally getting some decent stuff to watch. God damn, man. Um, that's the best way I can explain this movie is it's Interstellar with aliens. There you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.